Well, hello there, Gemini. This is Ms. Joan, Ms. Joan Tarot on the Hill, and I am going to shuffle these cards up. I am using a new deck. It is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. I'm going to be using this deck to do a relationship reading. I'm also using the Tarot Illuminati, which is super, super awesome. There we go. There we go. Boom. Just like that. It is a wonderful deck. It is by Kim Huggins and Eric C. Doon. All right. We're doing a relationship reading. That's true. And we are going to program these cards for you. This could be a relationship between parent and sibling. Parent or sibling or child, and also boss or husband and wife. All right, so this is an all-encompassing reading. It's going to be general, may not fit all my Gemini at once, but it will fit most in some way. Please do look at what I'm doing and what comes out of it, and find out who this person is in your life and how they're influencing you, and how you can, it'll give you an opportunity to see what's possible within that relationship. All right, so let's do this. Very different reading from usual. All right, that's what's fun about it. Spread these cards out. Now this Illuminati deck, I'm going to go ahead and program them as well, so that we are ready to go with some insight, some additional cards read. And we will be prepared for you, Gemini. You're going to like how different this is from my regular readings for the monthly overview and in-depth readings. I really enjoy doing this, and I wanted to bring something a little bit different to the table and see how you like it. All right. So I'll set these here. I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading now. Let's look at who you are in this relationship that's coming up for you right now, Gemini. And let's see who your partner is. Remember, this could be a sibling, it could be a loved one, a parent, co-worker, a child. All right, so let's look at who you are. Queen of Swords. You, Gemini, are the Queen of Swords. You are the person in charge. You have the power in this moment of now. In this relationship, you are the one they look up to, and you are the commanding officer, shall we say. So how you handle that information and that capacity as the queen in this situation, the Queen of Swords is in charge of a lot of the quote-unquote secretarial stuff that is part of what the king doesn't do, right? The King of Swords doesn't do that. But the Queen of Swords can be also very particular and want everything a specific way, and it will make more rough edges within the relationship as you insist on things being a certain way. All right, so more type A, shall we say. All right, now let's look at your counterpart. Your counterpart is the Four of Swords. So chip off the old block. Similars attract sometimes. This person really likes you and the foundation and power. While you're in charge, they feel like they are the earth you plant your sword in, shall we say, because they are so freaking stable and intense that they can take it. They are able and willing to counter your intensity, your interests, and your needs just simply by being being that earth, right? So they're quite foundational. They need not a lot of fuss at this point. We'll see what they need, all right? But for now, let's just acknowledge who you both are in this relationship. Both very powerful people, so this should be interesting. What do you want from the relationship? What do you want from the relationship? And what does your counterpart want from the relationship, huh? Let's see what's over here. Yep, there it is. What does your counterpart want from the relationship? All right. So, what you want, Ten of Swords, is to feel and understand and comprehend your power to the nth degree, to know that if you whistle to the wind, your command will be honored instantly. You want to be trusted implicitly, and to know that there is no question of your power at all, ever. Kaput. How dare they question your authority, okay? So be careful, be cautious, and understand what that feels like for another human being to be around. This is intense. This is a lot, Gemini. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set this card down. And I'm going to pick up their card. What do they want? What do they want? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles showing you that what they really want is to see themselves working together towards a common goal, looking over the plans, seeing everything going on there. Do you see that? They're actually looking at paperwork and trying to figure out how to get where they want to go together. There's three of them, and they are making the decision together. This person in your counterpart wants to be addressed, wants to be a part of the conversation. But you are a powerful person, and you like to be the only one making decisions. So, that's interesting. Now, what do you need from this relationship? What do you need from this relationship? And that's what you need. And what does your counterpart need? What does your counterpart need? All right. So what you need is the Tower. The Tower is here to say that things will fall together or they will fall apart. But what you need in this relationship is for it to fall together, right? You want it to just all fall together, and for everybody to just do their part and not complain, not argue, not fuss about, carry your load, don't argue, don't whine, don't complain. Be a part of the team. Let's go, right? This is what you need. This is what you need, Gemini, all right? What your counterpart needs is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. And this Ten of Wands says, I need a little space. I need to have my own ideas. I need to be respected. I need to be appreciated. And I'm willing to walk to get it. So take this moment to appreciate the intensity of the thought and ponder what would happen if you gave them a second thought, gave them a little bit of influence in the situation and allowed them some responsibility in the situation. If you let other people take some of the information and some of the clout and some of the intensity out of it, it's no longer all your responsibility. Wouldn't that be nice? So, as much as you want to be the Queen of Swords and be the one in charge of everything, I really think you need to give somebody else a little something, eh? All right, Gemini. Let's go ahead and look a little deeper. Oh wait, we're going to pull one more card right here. We want a solution, or we want a resolution. If everything goes along properly, what will happen, right? What will happen if you guys continue on as you are? We have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is showing a caring duo, and there's some love here. There's also concern about the finances. So interesting that you guys come together over the finances. It's actually a mother and child I see here. So in this relationship, there's definitely a power difference based on this card. I'm telling you that this is a power difference situation. You have all the control because this isn't your marriage partner, okay? This just isn't. And that's why there's a disparity with the power and how you've decided how things should go, and they're like, well, we just kind of want to have some say-so in the situation. And it's okay. You can have some input. So, but also let them have some input too. All right, cool. So now the Five of Pentacles is saying that, yeah, there's going to be some stuff going on there, and you might all need a little more information before you make full-on decisions. Okay. So let's get this deck here that we pre-programmed. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to separate it into 3 piles. Now we're going to see which pile is you. All right, so this one is you. And we're going to clarify this card right here, which is the Queen of Swords. And we have the Empress. So the Empress is you, also being perceived as the bearer of all things. You are pregnant mother. You are the gifted one that has all the things that everybody needs and wants and has. So everybody comes to you when they need something. So of course, as the Queen of Swords, that just adds an edge to the bounty that is you. All right, you are bountiful. They see you that way. They understand you that way. That is who you are in this moment. The Ten of Swords is here, talking about how you want them to be understanding that you're in power. This card is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands. And you may have to make a hearty argument for that. You may have to explain yourself to them and tell them why you, in your wisdom, have all the power and why you are the one in charge. Taking this card, the Tower, a little further, pull this card. We have the Five of Pentacles. Oh my. Lots of fives. So here, we have the fives. The Five of Pentacles is here. Right here. It's a very cool deck, right? So, yes. This Five of Pentacles is telling me that, yes, you are you want it to fall together so that you don't end up in the cold. Right? Oh, interesting. In this one, you're in the cold. So the information you're getting, this changes the Tower completely. Well, this is what you want or what you need. You need it to fall together. But this is the clarifying card that says it's not falling together. So the Five of Pentacles is here to say, yeah, no, it's not falling together. That's where the Five of Pentacles came up here, mirroring it to say, yeah, that's the negative outcome coming out of that. You're not getting what you want. So, okay, cool. Now, who's your counterpart? So your counterpart is this pile right here. We're going to add some cards. This is the Four of Swords. Oh, the Four of Swords. Boom. You have a very strong personality person you're working with here. This person is absolutely the Four of Swords times 2, telling me that yes, indeed, the power is here. This person wants to be in complete control of their own lives, which might indeed mean that if they're a child or a sibling or something, you may have to cut them loose. You may have to just say, look, I can't fix, change, or alter what you've got yourself into. It's not falling together. I can't fix it. I feel like I have the power, but at the same time, I really shouldn't do this. And I know you look at me like I have all the money and everything else, but the fact is, yeah, no, you can't do all the things you want to do without having some official say-so from the outside, all right? So, the Three of Pentacles is here. We're going to expand that and see what else they bring. Three of Pentacles was them wanting to work together with you. The King of Wands, of course, somewhat like-minded. This person has some similar things and thoughts and ideas about how things are going and what's going on, and they want to be a part of the conversation. So they want to be a part of the conversation. They have information to offer, and they are, wanting to work together. So it's really a very compelling argument on their side, I must say. So then, 10 of Wands here, them being willing to walk away if they don't get anything out of this. 7 of Pentacles is the clarifying card. The 7 of Pentacles, of course, refers to having just enough to take care of yourself and maybe a little extra. They aren't asking for you to give them everything, just enough. Just enough so they can live, breathe, and act like a person, okay? So that's exciting and interesting. It might be a solution to the problem here. Without a doubt, Gemini, you will be making the right decision. And now I'm going to go ahead and go to one more pile, and we're going to look at this situation here. The 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is where we left it. This is our outcome. We're going to add to it the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, a gateway opportunity. A chance to just move forward and move away and move on. So there's a want and a need and a hope that you'll be able to move on if you can resolve this situation with this person. This person has been causing thoughts and ideas and tripping things out a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and pull one more card. The Death card. Okay, we have pulled the Death card here. And the Death card is telling me that once this card is here to say, if you let go of something, a way of thinking, a way of physical stuff, a way of behaving, people, if you can release whatever it is that's holding you back, you can move forward, all right? So maybe you don't need to be in complete control of every little thing. Anyway, you have opportunities sitting in front of you, and this is wonderful news. I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom card from this pile, which is the 3 of Wands, as our closing comment on this reading. The 3 of Wands is here to say, hey, check it out. We have a memory bank, Gemini, of opportunities and things we've learned and how we got here and how everybody else got here. This is the 3 of Wands. There's memories of past experiences, and those past experiences are coloring your decision-making process right now. It's not bad. It means that you're learning, and you're learning something different. So I'm going to go ahead now and pull this one last card, the Empress. Ha-ha! The Empress is my favorite. She speaks plainly to the possibilities of being infinitely the one who can bring and make and create whatever you want if you just put the energy out there in the universe. And I really want you to hear that, Gemini. I want you to hear me say that you can create whatever you want if you're willing to put the energy out in the universe, okay? I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and we will talk next later on in March, all right? My next batch of videos will be going out on Saturday, all right? Thank you so much for your attention, and I will talk to you later.